Hello students, this is your computer teacher and today we will start with the second chapter, that is computer languages. This chapter will be covered in two parts, and in this part we will discuss about what computer languages are, why it is needed, machine level language and assembly language. So without wasting much of your time, let's get straight to it. Language is the method of human interaction, either spoken or written, consisting of the use of words in a structured or a meaningful way. Similarly, a computer language is also a medium of communication between a user and a computer. So let's see, why do we need a computer language? First of all, it bridges the gap between the user and a digital machine. User can effectively communicate with the device. So basically, computer language is needed to tell computer what to do and how to do it using programs. These programs are used to design the softwares or apps that we commonly use on computers and on our mobile devices. Moving on, we'll find out the types of computer languages that evolved with time, improving performance, ease of usability, reliability, etc. And in this part of the video, we will only discuss about machine language and assembly language. So let's move on to the next slide where we will discuss about the machine language. Machine language is the lowest level programming language. It is the only language that a computer can understand and interpret. Now it is basically comprised of zeros and ones, where 1 means on state and 0 means off state, or simply a yes or a no. That is what makes it a digital and more accurate language. So basically, no time is wasted in translation of this language to machine readable form. This is directly a machine readable language where zeros and ones are explicitly understood by the machine, which means a user talks in zeros and ones, the computer understands in zeros and ones, hence there is no wastage of time. But the problem is that it is much difficult to learn this language, as one needs to know how to convert things from basic English language to zeros and ones. So moving on to the second language in the list, that is assembly level language. Now the assembly language is also known as the second generation of programming language. It comprises of mnemonic codes such as sum, sub, maths, etc. Since it uses mnemonic codes based on English words, it was easier for the user to learn and understand, which proved to be the major problem using machine level language. As machine level language was difficult to understand and learn, assembly language became a bit easier in the second generation to learn and understand. Also, we know that the computer only understands machine language. So a translator is needed that converted the assembly language in binary so that computer can understand what the user wants, and when the computer did its magic, the result, which is in the machine language and harder for user to understand, it is converted back to assembly language. This converter or translator was known as assembler. However, due to this conversion, performance was a little affected, but since it was user-friendly, it got more popular among the users than the binary language. So with this, we end this session and part 1 of the video and the lecture today. Thank you for joining in. I hope to see you next time in the second part. Stay home, stay safe, and stay healthy.